16. That's how many automatic entries a DCA order fires across a full NFL regular season. And here's the thing, everybody says you need to nail the perfect entry point in a sports prediction market. Get in at exactly the right price or you're leaving money on the table. The data says the exact opposite. Timing doesn't matter, frequency does. Today, I'm showing you how to set that up on PolymarketTrade in under 5 minutes. Let's start from scratch. A prediction market is a contract. It's priced somewhere between $0 and $1. 0 means the outcome almost certainly won't happen. $1 means it almost certainly will. The price moves in real time as new information comes in. Think of it as a live championship probability tracker. PolymarketTrade runs markets on NFL playoff prediction, NBA finals probability, MVP forecast, season win total, and a lot more. Instead of just watching the forecast, you can take a position on it. If you have ever invested in index funds, you already know DCA. Dollar cost averaging means you set a total budget, break it into equal chunks, and deploy those chunks at regular intervals, daily, weekly, whatever cadence you choose. Instead of committing everything on day one, you spread the risk across multiple entries. When the contract price dips, your fixed dollar amount buys more contracts. When the price rises, you buy fewer. Over time, the average entry smooths out. Classic strategy from equities, and it works just as well in a sports prediction market. Here's why DCA is especially powerful for sports. Championship probability doesn't move in a straight line. It swings 20 or 30 percentage points after a playoff win, after an injury report, after a draft pick trade gets announced. If you have ever tried to time a single entry on a Super Bowl market or a World Series market, you know how brutal that is. One bad game and the price resets. DCA doesn't care. It fires on its schedule regardless of the day's news. Your average entry ends up far more forgiving than any single-shot approach. Open PolymarketTrade and head to the sports section. You will see all the live markets, NFL regular season outcomes, NBA finals probability, UEFA championship brackets. Click into any market you want to track. Once you are inside the market detail view, find the DCA option in the order panel. Click it and the DCA form slides open. That is your setup screen. Everything you need is right there on one page. The DCA form has 3 core fields. First is your total budget, say $50. That is the ceiling for the entire automated sequence. Second is your frequency. Go daily for a tight playoff prediction window, or weekly if you are running across a full regular season. Third, pick your side, yes or a no on the outcome. Hit confirm and the system takes over. Every interval it reads the current contract price and buys proportional size against your remaining budget. You do not have to touch it again unless you want to. Once you have set up one or more orders, the active DCA panel shows them all in one place. Each row displays the market name, which side you are positioned on, your frequency setting, and when the next execution fires. You can run multiple orders simultaneously. Maybe you are tracking 3 different playoff prediction markets at the same time. The status badge tells you at a glance whether an order is active, paused, or fully completed once the budget runs out. The analytics section is where DCA earns its value. For each active order, you get 3 numbers. Total deployed, how much of your budget has actually entered the market so far. Average entry price, this is the blended cost per contract across all your automated executions, and it is the whole point of DCA. The smoother that number looks compared to today's contract price, the more the strategy has worked in your favor. And finally, current P&L, a live estimate of your position. If the championship probability moved your direction since the first entry, you will see it right here. Sometimes you will want to stop a running DCA order. Maybe the team just got eliminated from the playoffs, or the forecast shifted hard enough that deploying more budget no longer makes sense. You have 2 options. Pause halts all future executions but leaves everything already in your wallet exactly where it is. Cancel does the same thing permanently, no more entries will fire after that. Either way, the contracts you have already accumulated stay in your wallet. If you want to fully exit the position, head to your portfolio and close it from there as a separate step. That is everything you need to get started with DCA on PolymarketTrade. The core idea is simple. Stop trying to time the perfect entry and let frequency do the work for you. Whether you are running a Super Bowl probability order, an NBA MVP forecast, or a World Series season win total, DCA spreads your risk across the full duration of the event. Start with a small budget, watch your average entry in the analytics panel, and adjust from there. For live sports prediction market alerts, follow us on Telegram at Bet the News. If this tutorial helped, hit subscribe. More sports market breakdowns coming every week.